To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. Audrey Hepburn. This timeless quote captures the essence of gardening, a practice that is as much about hope and future possibilities as it is about the present moment. When we plant seeds, we are investing in the future, nurturing the potential for growth and beauty. Stepping into a well-organized greenhouse is a joy. It's like entering a world where everything is in its place and every plant is thriving. The sense of order and harmony is palpable, creating an environment that is both calming and invigorating. Light streams through sparkling glass, illuminating rows of thriving plants. The interplay of light and shadow creates a dynamic and ever-changing landscape, highlighting the vibrant colors and textures of the plants. This natural light is essential for photosynthesis, the process by which plants convert light energy into chemical energy, fueling their growth and development. It's a space of peace and productivity, a sanctuary where we can nurture life and connect with nature. The greenhouse provides a controlled environment where we can grow plants that might not thrive in our local climate, extending the growing season and allowing us to experiment with different species and varieties. But achieving this harmony requires thought and care. It's not just about placing plants in pots and hoping for the best. It involves understanding the needs of each plant, from light and water requirements to soil type and spacing. Proper organization ensures that each plant has the best possible conditions to grow and flourish. A well-organized greenhouse doesn't just happen, it's the result of mindful planning and consistent effort. This includes everything from the layout of the greenhouse to the arrangement of plants and supplies. By taking the time to plan and organize, we can create a space that is both functional and beautiful, making our gardening tasks easier and more enjoyable. This guide will explore the do's and don'ts of greenhouse organization, offering practical tips and tricks to transform your greenhouse into a haven of growth and beauty. We'll cover topics such as choosing the right containers, optimizing light and ventilation, and managing pests and diseases. With these insights, you'll be able to create a greenhouse that not only looks great, but also supports the health and vitality of your plants. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting your greenhouse journey, these insights will help you create a space where your plants can flourish. We'll provide step-by-step instructions and expert advice to guide you through the process, from setting up your greenhouse to maintaining it throughout the year. No matter your level of experience, you'll find valuable information to help you succeed. Let's begin our journey towards a more organized and productive greenhouse, where every plant has the space and support it needs to reach its full potential. By following the principles of good greenhouse management, you can create an environment that fosters growth and productivity, ensuring that your plants thrive and your gardening efforts are rewarded with bountiful harvests and beautiful blooms. One of the key aspects of greenhouse organization is having the right tools and equipment. From watering cans and pruning shears to potting benches and storage shelves, having the right tools on hand can make all the difference. Properly organizing these tools ensures that they are easily accessible when needed, saving you time and effort. Shelving is another important element of greenhouse organization. By using shelves, you can maximize the vertical space in your greenhouse, allowing you to grow more plants in a limited area. Arrange your plants on the shelves according to their light and water needs, ensuring that each plant gets the care it requires. An efficient irrigation system is also crucial for maintaining a well-organized greenhouse. Whether you use a simple watering can or a more advanced drip irrigation system, it's important to ensure that your plants receive the right amount of water. Overwatering or underwatering can lead to a host of problems, so it's essential to monitor your plants' moisture levels and adjust your watering schedule accordingly. Ventilation is another key factor in greenhouse management. Proper airflow helps to regulate temperature and humidity levels, preventing the buildup of excess moisture that can lead to mold and mildew. Make sure your greenhouse has adequate ventilation, whether through windows, vents or fans, to keep the air circulating and your plants healthy. Finally, pest control is an important aspect of greenhouse organization. Regularly inspect your plants for signs of pests and take action as needed to prevent infestations. This might include using natural predators such as ladybugs or applying organic pesticides. By staying vigilant and proactive, you can keep your greenhouse free of harmful pests and ensure that your plants remain healthy and vibrant. With these tips and strategies, you can create a greenhouse that is not only well organized, but also a joy to work in. A space where you can nurture your plants, connect with nature, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. So let's get started on this journey towards a more organized and productive greenhouse, and watch as your plants thrive and your gardening efforts are rewarded. Just as we wouldn't crowd our homes with furniture, our plants need space to breathe and grow. When we think about the arrangement of our living spaces, we often consider the flow and functionality, ensuring that each piece of furniture has its place and purpose. Similarly, in a greenhouse, the placement of plants is crucial for their health and productivity. Consider the mature size of your plants when deciding on their placement within the greenhouse. It's important to visualize how large each plant will become and plan accordingly. This foresight helps in preventing overcrowding and ensures that each plant has enough room to expand and thrive. Taller plants like tomatoes or cucumbers trained on supports should be positioned towards the back or sides of the greenhouse, where they can grow upwards without obstructing light to shorter plants. This strategic placement maximizes the use of vertical space and allows for a more efficient layout, ensuring they don't shade smaller plants. Light is a critical factor for photosynthesis, and by positioning taller plants appropriately, we can ensure that all plants receive the necessary sunlight to flourish. Leave ample space between plants to allow for air circulation and easy access for watering and tending. Proper spacing not only helps in reducing the risk of disease by improving airflow, but also makes it easier to manage and care for the plants. Regular maintenance, such as pruning and harvesting, becomes more manageable when plants are not overcrowded. Watering is another critical aspect of plant care. With adequate spacing, each plant can be watered efficiently without the risk of waterlogging or uneven distribution. This careful planning and thoughtful arrangement can lead to a more productive and healthy greenhouse environment. Ultimately, intelligent plant placement is about creating a harmonious environment where each plant can reach its full potential. By considering factors such as mature size, light requirements, and spacing, we can cultivate a thriving greenhouse that is both beautiful and bountiful. Good ventilation is vital for a healthy greenhouse environment. It helps regulate temperature, prevents the buildup of humidity, and reduces the risk of fungal diseases. Install vents at both the top and bottom of your greenhouse to encourage natural airflow. On warm days, open the vents wide to allow fresh air to circulate. Consider installing an automatic vent opener for added convenience and peace of mind. Reaching new heights. Making the most of shelving. Maximize your greenhouse space by incorporating sturdy shelving units. Shelves provide additional growing space for smaller plants, seedlings, or even heat-loving varieties that benefit from being closer to the top of the greenhouse. Choose shelves made from durable materials like metal or plastic-coated wood that can withstand the humid greenhouse environment. Ensure the shelves are deep enough to accommodate your pots and allow for plant growth. The perils of overcrowding in your greenhouse cannot be overstated. It's crucial to give your plants the space they need to breathe and grow. Overcrowding is a common mistake in greenhouses, often driven by our enthusiasm to grow as much as possible. We all want to maximize our yield and see a lush green space filled with life. However, cramming too many plants into a confined space creates competition for light, nutrients, and airflow, which are essential for healthy growth. This competition can lead to weaker plants, stunted growth, and an increased risk of diseases and pest infestations. Resist the temptation to overfill your greenhouse. It might seem counterintuitive, but giving each plant enough room to grow will result in a more productive and healthier garden. It's better to have fewer, healthier plants that produce abundantly than a crowded jungle where plants struggle to thrive. When plants have adequate space, they can access the light, water, and nutrients they need without having to compete with their neighbors. This leads to stronger, more resilient plants that are better able to resist diseases and pests. Regular pruning and spacing adjustments can also help maintain the ideal environment for your plants. Remember, a well-organized greenhouse with properly spaced plants not only looks more appealing, but also functions more efficiently. You'll find that your plants are happier and healthier, and your gardening experience will be more rewarding. So take the time to plan your greenhouse layout carefully. Consider the mature size of each plant and ensure they have enough room to grow. Use tools like measuring tapes or garden markers to help maintain consistent spacing. By giving your plants the space they need, you'll create a thriving, vibrant greenhouse that brings joy and satisfaction. After all, a well-spaced garden is a happy garden, and happy plants make for a happy gardener. A stitch in time. Why greenhouse maintenance matters. Regular maintenance is essential for keeping your greenhouse in tip-top condition. Clean the glass inside and out at least twice a year to maximize light penetration. Inspect the structure regularly for any signs of damage or wear and tear, addressing any issues promptly. A well-maintained greenhouse will provide a healthy and productive growing environment for years to come.